I am Leroy Truth, and I am here with LTL.
LTL. Well, media.
Media.
You can say LTL. I just go by LTL now.
I'm here with Brian, the great LTL Media, and we are at the famous, infamous town of Groton Town Hall Annex. We have, of course, Sean Long on the audit here. We have flags. We have incredible corruption, incredible people that don't follow the Constitution, don't follow the law. Scalzo Photo just got here as well. And put a 1 in here if you can hear me. Put a 1 in the live if you can hear me, and put a 0 if you cannot. Jody, welcome, welcome. 1 and all. Okay, we got some good sound. Appreciate you joining me, and on this beautiful, beautiful day. And I gotta tell you, it's nice. So let's take a walk in here and sign up. We're gonna sign up here. And oh, look at this. Public granted access 30 minutes prior. So, hey.
Hey, no, sir. I believe they start at 18:30, so 6:30. So you gotta
Right.
wait 10 more minutes.
Oh, but it says that public has access 30 minutes before the meeting, so we should have access now.
Oh, I'll right outside?
Yeah, right here it says public access 30 minutes prior.
Access is 6, meeting is 6:30.
Okay, please. My apologies, go ahead.
Are you doing a secret meeting here now? Come on. What are you doing? You bad boys and girls. And Officer Afifi, hello there. What's your badge number?
160.
0. Okay.
So we have to exit?
So can we just stay here, like in the back? And just be like a fly on the wall?
Or like right here, or?
Yeah, can we just stay here so we don't disrupt anything?
Well, I mean, like you said, public access starts at 6 o'clock anyway, so.
Oh, yeah, so we're good.
You're more than welcome.
Oh.
I don't know if you want to have a seat.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So let's sign up to speak.
The fun guys are here.
Fun guys are
The fun.
here.
Yeah,
Hey, hello. Are you a fun woman?
absolutely.
Excellent.
Well, you have your owl shirt on, so definitely fun.
Owls are awesome. Look at this. This is
It's
awesome.
amazing.
Yeah, I love
Different
that.
types of species.
You know all these owls?
Eastern screech owl, great gray owl.
Burrowing owl.
Can you do owl sounds? Like, can you make like an owl sounds?
It's my favorite T-shirt.
I love it.
Can you do any owl
I wear it
sounds?
for important occasions like tonight.
Tonight, yeah.
It is.
attire.
But do you know how to do owl sounds? Can you demonstrate an owl sound to us? Can you demonstrate an owl sound like ooh ooh?
Oh,
Next time, next meeting.
who is it? Somebody that I know. Oh no, it was Jane Goodall. You know who Jane Goodall was?
Oh yeah, she was the amazing woman who worked with
She used to imitate
gorillas.
the monkey, the baboon's
That's right.
mating call or something like that. She would do an amazing job of it.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, I have to get started.
All right. So here, Brian, sign up, Nick.
I have. I'm already
Oh, you're good. Are you on there yet, Scalzington? Hey, please smash that like button on the way in, everyone. Smash, smash, smash. Smash away. You're signing the citizens petition? It's a citizen there.
Oh, this name is on there.
Citizen petitions. Okay, Scalzo has pretty good writing for a guy, you know? All right, you signed up already?
Yeah.
Okay, let's sign up here. Here, I want you to get, I have the worst handwriting in the world. So let's see. Leroy. I might as well use all the space, right? And they give you all the space. Why confine yourself? Investigations. Okay. So we got there. Oh, they started a recording.
Hi, guys.
All right. Mayor Franco, I got a question. There's a gentleman who can't be here tonight, but it says on your website that they can attend by Zoom. And he called the town hall and someone said he couldn't attend by Zoom. So can you give us the access?
It's not a hybrid meeting. Those directions are if it's a hybrid meeting. Doesn't guarantee Zoom.
But it didn't say that. But you're John Burt. You can do anything. You've got the power, right? Can you give this?
My wife doesn't say that.
Well, that's not good. Yeah, bring her over here. I'll talk with her. But can you give him access? So you do have the authority to.
Not set up that way today.
But you could. We still have time.
I don't set them up.
But that was wrong. He was told that he couldn't attend. And when someone can't, all of these should. This is 2025. Everyone should be able to attend by Zoom at this point. So I'm very disappointed in you, John, that you're not doing this. You're not changing it.
If I may ask you, I believe you have to wait till 6:30, right?
For what?
To start, for the meeting to start?
Oh, no. I could talk with him anything I want, like here.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you were starting to...
No. I'm just interacting, just talking
Yeah,
because
okay, no, I
this is
understand.
all
I just want to
open.
make sure you're not like, because everybody's going to get their time, I'm sure, so. But I think it starts at 6:30, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
But one of the things, though,
Yes,
and this a lot of police officers don't understand that they start to manage the meeting, and unless you see me break a law, or because we're not going to threaten anybody here.
Of course.
That you seem like a very grounded person, but you don't have to manage. You don't have to manage the meeting because right now, because the meeting isn't in session, anyone can talk. We're talking. Hey, hello there, Brian. How are you? We're talking. Just to let you know.
Yes, sir, just like we are too, so.
Right. So I just want to let you know that you learned something as well, because I'm always open to learning too.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, but if anyone's talking, they can say hello, Mayor Franco. They could say hello, Councilor Merritt, and there's no disruption because the meeting isn't started yet. So it's just an open
sir.
public space.
Agreed.
Okay.
Thank
Excellent.
you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. So this is going to be a great meeting today. It's going to be a great, peaceful meeting, as always. And let me see. And rotten ground brown sugar, hello there. Wet noodle, hello there. Disabled advocate, blue line transparency. The exposure report. Yeah, you're right. That's what they want us to do, the exposure report. He wrote there, sit down and be quiet. That's what they want, but no. We shall not go quiet into that dark night, but we shall continue to scream freedom from the depths and souls of our hearts and our cells. And let it be a clarion call for every man, woman, and child that we are the rulers of our own lives. We are the captains of our destiny. We are the masters of our soul. So welcome here. It's kind of boring out there, so might as well be on screen for you here. There we got Sean Long Island Audit over there. Or is that his body double? He may have like 2, 3, 4, 5 of him. And so how do you know it's the real him? I think maybe we need a DNA test. I'm going to do a swab. Now look at this craziness here. When Sean and I first came to the first meeting at Groton, there was no line or barrier here. There's no ridiculous law. No public access beyond this point unless invited. No, that's ridiculous. And what are they so afraid of? They're the only ones who have attacked us. It's crazy. And keep smashing that like button here, ladies and gentlemen. Smash, smash, smash away. And the meeting starts at 6:30. And hey, Brian, can you simultaneously take over mine while I take a stop to a rest stop?
Absolutely. So everybody, what's going on, everybody? John, what's going on? Make sure to smash that like button. Leroy's just going to step out for a second here. If you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe, comment in the chat. Exposure report. Hello. Garden State Accountability in the house. Hello. What's going on, buddy? Vince, what's going on? How are you? Good to see you. Hello, Nan. Hello. How are you? And the meeting's just getting ready to start here at about 6:30, about another 2 minutes. Rochester, New York in the house. Hello. 6:30 a.m. in Australia. Look at that. Australia watching. Love it. Love it. West Coast. Look at that Oregon check-in. Love it. UK watching. Good to see everybody from all over the world. We have UK in my chat as well, too. 11:30 p.m. in the UK. But this is what it's come to. And I don't think that Mayor Franco knows what I know, because I FOIA requested the video inside this room during that August 5th meeting. And I know about the spitting chair incident, in North Dakota checking in tonight. It's 5:28. We're at the Groton Town Hall in Groton, Connecticut. Town Hall meeting. Set to start soon here in a minute. Thanks, John. Appreciate that. Arkansas checking in. Look at that. Hey, Gail, how are you? I'm doing dual streams right now. Watching my stream and Leroy Truth stream. We have Calgary checking in on my channel. Thanks for being here. Netherlands checking in on Leroy's channel. That's great.
Recording in progress.
The meeting's going to start right now.
Good evening. It is October 7th, 2025, and we're calling the Groton Town Council regular meeting to agenda to order. It is 6:30 p.m. Clerk Melendez would like to do roll call.
Counselor Boyle?
Here.
Good.
Here.
Jones?
Here.
McBride?
Here.
Merritt?
Here.
Harper? Here. Pacino?
Here.
Russ? Here.
Thank you. Thank you. Up next is July.
Make sure to subscribe to LTL Media. Make sure to subscribe to him. LTL Media.
All right, up next we have recognition, awards, and memorials. 2025-931 is a proclamation honoring
It's hard to hear. I'm gonna put the microphone on the speaker.
Proclamation honoring Police Captain James Edward B. Whereas Captain James B. began his dedicated service with the Town of Groton Police Department on September 3rd, 1996, and has served with distinction for over 29 years. And whereas throughout his career, Captain B. has held numerous critical roles, including task force officer, boat operator, accident reconstructionist, patrol sergeant appointed May 2007, patrol lieutenant appointed August 2008, Marine unit supervisor, administrative
Can you hear
lieutenant,
that, everybody?
and was promoted to the rank of captain on November 4th, 2020. And whereas Captain B has received numerous awards and letters of commendation in recognition of his exemplary professionalism, commitment, and outstanding contribution to public safety. And whereas Captain
you hear
B
them? The
has
truth is
led
sweet.
and advanced significant initiatives on behalf of the town of Groton, most notably overseeing the police department's migration to the state of Connecticut's 800 megahertz radio system, making Groton the first municipal police department to deploy this critical interoperable communications technology. And whereas he has also served with distinction as co-chair of the U.S. Coast Guard Port Security Group, enhancing maritime safety and interagency coordination. And whereas, in addition to his law enforcement responsibilities, Captain B has served the town as Director of the Groton Emergency Communications Center and as Deputy Emergency Management Director, strengthening the town's preparedness and response capabilities. And whereas Captain B has built and maintained strong collaborative relationships with regional and state
Okay, thanks for the
partners,
feedback on mine.
including the Groton
sound.
Fire Officers Association, the Division of Emergency Management and Homeland Security, and numerous boards, commissions, and agencies, always representing the town of Groton with integrity and dedication. And whereas Captain James B. will retire from the Groton Police Department on October 10th, 2025, marking the conclusion of a career defined by service, leadership, and steadfast commitment to the safety and well-being of our community. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Rachel Franco, Mayor of the Town of Groton, on behalf of the Town Council and the citizens of Groton, do hereby express our heartfelt gratitude to Captain James B. for his distinguished service and unwavering dedication, dated at Groton, Connecticut, this 7th day of October, 2025, signed by Mayor Rachel Franco.
Thank you.
Good idea, Hunter.
Up next, we have public hearings. There's nothing on the agenda. Up next is receipt of citizens' petitions, comments, and concerns.
Here we go.
Receipt of citizens' petitions is the portion of the council meeting where the council welcomes comments from citizens. To address the council, please sign the sheet at the table at the front of the meeting room. Where you are recognized by the mayor, please approach the podium, clearly state your name and address, and speak into the microphone. Each presentation should be limited to 2 minutes or less, and citizens should, if possible, submit written comments. Presentations should be related to matters pertinent to Groton.
Any information?
Up first, Councilor Bordelon.
Can we take a vote to kind of reinstate the minutes that we used to use, that we really never had a formal vote on?
Whoa, yeah.
Is there a second? I don't hear a second. Thank you. Up first is John Goodrich.
I'm sorry, you said there was no second?
There's no second. Up first is now John Goodrich.
Look at that. She just threw that through. Borderland always does the right thing.
I don't see that.
And she
Up
would
next
not
is
even
Brian
allow
Nichols.
a vote. Disgusting. Okay, Brian of LTL Media is coming up now.
Councilor
Make sure
President.
Audit Palooza is coming up. John Felix. If you'd like to go, it's only $100. And contact John Felix.
Brian Nicholas, LTL Media, Boston, Massachusetts. On August 5th, approximately 48 minutes into the Groton Town Hall meeting, Mayor Rachel Franco addressed the room, and from Sean from Long Island on, as several citizens peacefully protested Sean's unlawful July 11th arrest following the encounter with former Connecticut State Trooper Brian Fahey. During your remarks, Mayor Franco claimed that the Councilwoman Jill Russ had discovered spit on her chair before sitting down. Mayor Franco then turned to the town manager, John Burt, and reminded him and the public that this chamber is being video and audio recorded, clearly implying that Sean and the people that showed up that day, his supporters, had spit on their chair. So I asked myself, if this alleged spitting chair incident truly occurred, why wasn't the meeting stopped immediately and launched a full investigation? Why wait 48 minutes into this meeting to make that announcement? So here's how smart I am. For weeks, I emailed you and John Burt to get an answer about the investigation. Neither of you responded to me. So I also saw no formal charges brought up in the media, the newspaper, during your council meetings. So I FOIA requested the town council recordings in this room 2 hours before and 2 hours after, reviewed the footage. And after reviewing the footage, in its entirety, the evidence is concluded at no time did Sean or anyone associated with him come into the secure area that you have gates here. The only two people that came into the area at that time was town manager John Burt and a Groton police officer, which they did not do anything as well. So let's be clear. The only individuals that access this area.
Thank you. Your time has expired.
So I'm just going to ask
Next
you,
is
are you
Ian
going to,
Thomas.
I'm going to ask you today, will you formally
Up next.
apologize to Groton,
Is
the
Ian
town of
Thomas?
Groton, and Deshaun from Long Island Audit and his supporters here today. Will you issue a statement
sorry, your
about
time
the
has
spitting
expired.
chair incident?
Up next is Mr. Thomas.
That's what I thought.
Good evening, Ian Thomas, 24 Jefferson Drive. Just to finish where I thought he was going with that comment, I think there are answers that are needed as far as like what that accusation was all about and what any investigation revealed, as with many other things here. Long story short, the rule change was unjustly made as far as limiting time for public comment. The mayor does not have that authority to do that arbitrarily and unilaterally. The rule that was cited, 5H, is not, it has to do with only presentations that are done by town staff and developers. The rule that adjudicates public speaking time is 11A, which clearly states and implies that it's a council vote that happens contemporaneously on the night of, and it is otherwise guaranteed to have 5 minutes for public to speak with no cap. Other thing I wanted to speak about tonight was I received a text message from a concerned citizen that contained a digital image that was an invitation for a town staff, town employee party to be held at a local club, at a local facility, and it's going to be hosted by Community Speaks Out. So I am concerned about this, that Community Speaks Out just received a lot of money from the town, through the town, and now they're hosting a town staff only event. Is that what the money went to? We need an accounting.
Thank you. Your time has expired. Up next is Genevieve Cerf.
My name is Genevieve Cerf. I live at 6 Pearl Street in Mystic. I'm here. I'm going to try to say everything I have to say in 2 minutes. I'm going to start with the thing I find the most pressing to say, which is that Mayor Franco, you have been a disgrace to the town of Groton for the last 2 years, if not the last 4 or 6, as long as you've been a town councillor. If I had $1 for every person who asks me why you hate Councillor Bordelon so much, I'd be rich. Your personal animosity toward her has been not only painful to watch, but embarrassing to us as citizens, that you cannot control your emotions any better than you have. And you have ruined practically every single town meeting with these animosities towards Portia. Now, I'd like to say something about Portia Bordelon. She's become a good friend of mine. I admire her. I admire her courage. I admire her intelligence at going through the packets really well, which most of you don't, because all you ever do is agree with each other. You don't ever discuss anything that's in the packet. When Councillor Bordelon was in a committee with Councillor McBride for the school property reuse committee, which I think met for, what did you meet for, about a year at least, to come up with this plan. There were altogether, 10, 12 people in this committee. Councillor Bordelon never had to raise her voice once, or get defensive, or call a point of order, or a point of information, or anything. You know why? Because Councillor McBride was respectful toward her. Councillor McBride treated her like a real person, like an intelligent peer. You have never done that.
Thank you. Your time has
You
expired.
are as bad as the leader of this country,
Thank you.
who is
Up
trying to
next is
repress
Long Island
democracy
Audit.
by
Thank you. Your time
repressing
has
speech.
expired.
You are as
Up next is the
dangerous.
Long Island Audit.
as the Republicans in this country trying to take away our
Your time has
democracy.
expired. Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful job.
Good evening. I hope you all didn't think I forgot about the town of Groton. Definitely not. I know my time tonight is limited unconstitutionally and unlawfully by Mayor Rachel Franco to 2 minutes, so I'll be brief. Mayor Franco, I still have not heard back from you or the town attorney regarding my recent demand letter. You can expect to be served with a federal lawsuit complaint shortly, whether that's your home, grocery store, wherever you might be, or we can work out a way you can come here and get it. But that will be happening shortly. And while we're here, let me share some good news. The absurd felony voyeurism charge your police department tried to pin on me and my cameraman has been dismissed completely. That's what happens when you weaponize the law against citizens exercising their constitutional rights. Now, Town Manager Burt, what's the status of the internal affairs investigation into the Groton Police Department? Unlawful arrest, retaliatory arrest. It's been almost 3 months now, Mr. Burt. As a town manager, do you not oversee and work for the town council? Have any of you bothered to ask Mr. Burt what's the update on the internal affairs investigation? The Connecticut State Police had one out within weeks, albeit with a bunch of false statements. My cameraman had a hood and a mask, that I edited out all the no trespassing signs. So I would appreciate an update on that, Mr. Burt. And better yet, why was the police department body camera footage doctored when released to the public? You guys preach about transparency, but the audio between former disgraced Sergeant FAHEY, the psychopath, the mayor's friend's husband, was muted. So where's the transparency? Nothing the Groton Police Department has said to Brian FAHEY was ever recorded, apparently, or it was doctored and removed out of the body camera footage. So I think that's an disgrace. What do you have to hide? A conspiracy to violate my constitutional rights, perhaps? It's ridiculous. John Murd, as a town manager, you should know the answer, and let me be clear, I will not let this go.
Your time has
We will not
expired.
let this go. I will hold the town of Groton and its police department fully accountable
Thank you.
for their actions.
Your time has expired. Up next is Scalzo.
I don't know how you can call that time.
My name is Scalzo, and my name is Scalzo. My contact information is at scalzophoto.com. There's so many things I want to speak about, but the quote I like is, honest people have conversations, deceptive people run and hide, deceptive people shut down conversations and communication. When you limit time to 2 minutes and shut it off at 30 minutes, you're basically saying that you can't stand behind your words or your ideas. You can't, you can't stand up to scrutiny. And what the gentleman from, LTL Media, he did a whole presentation on his channel about Councilor Rusk. And it's a little more, we've confirmed there was no spit, no one spit, but there was some other shenanigans. And I believe Councilor Rusk lied on purpose about it. You can see as you zoom in with the camera, there's nothing on the handle of the chair. Councilor Rusk pushes her hand on the handle. Now all of a sudden there's a substance there, from what I can see, and then she goes and whispers to Dictator Franco about it. And it's clear that she's lying about the spit. Now, why would you adopt our issue? Like, we're the ones that have the problem with people spitting, yet you tried to hijack that for some reason. 34, I have about 3 more minutes of things to say, but I have 32 seconds to say it. This is, yeah, shutting down the time is wrong. And I think that, yeah, I would like to know why Councilor Rusk did that. And Mayor Franco is an extreme narcissist. I read all the emails that she got, and most of them are legitimate. They're not that harassing, more than any other politician would get. I mean, I'm sure Trump gets some harassing emails. But anyway, I have more to say, but I guess we'll have to come back to more meetings until this is all resolved. I have so much more to say, but this is...
Up next is Leroy Truth investigation.
Hello, Dictator Franco, Rachel Franco. What are we going to do about you? What are we going to do about you? Rachel Franco, Mayor, we the people of the United States of America have received allegations that you have allegedly committed a Class C felony for quid pro quo, which is punishable for up to 10 years in prison. Mayor Franco, I'm going to start at the end. What's your favorite color of prison attire? Now, just in case you are found guilty, let's plan ahead. Will it be orange, the timeless look for politicians who get caught? Brown to match the dirt that keeps getting shoveled in this town? Red for the heat of that subpoena spotlight? Rainbow for the full spectrum of all-inclusive corruption here? Or maybe see-through so the people of Groton can finally get a little transparency? But here's where it gets serious. A developer, Eric Goodman, testified under oath that you, Mayor Franco, offered him a quid pro quo, a development deal, if he'd silence a man you didn't like on the Historic District Commission. That man, of course, is John Goodrich right over there. Now, before you start saying, oh, this out-of-towner's lying about me, he's harassing me, this is not speculation. That's sworn testimony, Dictator Franco. And if that allegation is true, it's not just unethical, it's a felony under Connecticut law. So right now, by a show of hands, how many of you will immediately open up an investigation against Dictator Mayor Stack? Show of hands. Mayor Franco. Mayor Franco, thank you. All right, well, I'm going to make a phone call. It's a private phone call. Do not listen to this. Hold on. Do not listen. This is private. Hold on.
Hello. Thank you for calling the FBI. To continue this call in English,
I'll let you know how it goes.
Thank you. Your time has expired.
God bless freedom.
Up next is Michael Boucher.
Yeah, hello. I'm in a meeting. FBI, call me back.
this is not a 911 service for...
No one raised their hand, by the way, including Commissioner Bordelin, Councilman Bordelin. I don't get that.
I'm here tonight to talk about the City of Groton seawall cost overruns. What is the $10.8 million figure given out by City Hall as the amount authorized for the seawall construction? First, that figure doesn't represent the full cost of the seawall replacement program. That amount is closer to $15 million. The $10.8 million is the publicly known cost to date that has been appropriated to the construction company Arborio for their work on the seawall. Arborio costs only cover the construction of the seawall. In addition, there would be other significant costs related to the seawall, such as GZA, the engineering firm overseeing the seawall project, BL Companies, the firm which wrote up the original design and RFP for the seawall, Groton Utilities, City Highway Department, City Hall staff, and various other costs. Next is, what does the $9.8 million represent that in your community investment fund request? Basically, that's the total amount of money that City of Groton's dream list for a bailout of the seawall project. And it's a shame for us that you pushed that forward and didn't allow the one counselor who actually cares about our neighborhoods, Portia, to ask some questions. This is an important mess that the city has put the town in, because the city's going to claim this is a highway department project now. Those millions are coming back here. You guys should have done a much better job, especially you, Councilor Rusk. Okay, so that basically is going to cover all the money that the city's been pulled out of capital funds. They've pulled out money from Groton Utilities, the sewer department, highway department, and probably other sources to put a Band-Aid together over this gaping financial hole that the city created. The most shocking, and I could read about a bunch of mistakes with the RFP, but the most shocking, and I'd really like to know what BL Companies and GZA, the engineering company overseeing this whole firm, is before the bidding was completed on the project, due to lack of bedrock, the companies asked, how are we supposed to anchor the seawall when there's no bedrock in a boring sample? The answer given by the city was, bedrock shall be assumed to be 13 feet below grade. Serious mistake. One of you councils need to do your job, and you ought to have people up here for 2 more minutes. If you can't let people speak for 2 minutes, you should not be running for office. It is completely irresponsible. And I'm thankful that your time will soon be out, Mayor Franco.
Yeah, great job.
Point of information?
He was wonderful.
we
Franco's
recess? Is that
terrible.
what you said?
She's so bad. She has such disdain for all of us. Oh,
I would also just like to point out that these guys are not even from Groton, but we're the ones being punished because of what they're doing. We citizens now are punished.
What are we doing?
Because these guys from Long Island have come over here and rightfully are making trouble because all of the things that you're doing, the more I hear, the more outrageous it is. Why are we citizens being punished? I'd like to know that. That is completely unfair and, as usual, completely petulant on your part, Rachel.
amen. Answer that, Rachel. Answer her. She deserves respect and dignity of an answer from you, the elected official, not ignoring her.
Shut down. We want all the citizens of Groton shut down because they don't like to listen to us.
They don't like these guys.
But they don't like us either. They want to run their own show without the citizens.
We're here to support freedom
Jesus.
and expose the injustice.
Rachel, when you make things about yourself, don't be upset when other people make you the subject of criticism.
Updates, Mr.
as
Burt,
well.
on the internal affairs investigation?
You decided to single-handedly shut down the communication time, which is wrong. I think people should have as much time as needed. If there's 10 people, let them speak for 5 minutes each.
We drove 5 hours for 2 measly minutes when you get unlimited time. And you've even told Bordelin, you shut her down and said, I can talk as long as I want. But you can't, Bordelin, you told her. That's disgusting. Why is it rules for thee, not for me?
Well, the mayor is an extreme narcissist, as I said. Narcissists don't understand cause and effect, and they don't know how to take responsibility for their actions. That's what happened. So they want to make it about themselves, but then when we criticize them, they get upset.
Yep.
It's insane.
It is so backwards, upside down.
Right.
Projection, projection, projection. All the things they accuse of us of doing, they, Rachel Franco, and the others are guilty of. All of them. No one would raise their hand to open up an investigation, including Bordelin today. Like, what's up with her? She needs to be investigated for this, oh, there goes Bordelin, for this felony, these felony allegations.
I said,
Take the anger out. Take the anger outside.
no right to you have no right.
Leave me alone. I said leave me alone. I'm asking you not to please do not do that. Do not
Do what?
do that. Do not get in my face with a camera.
I'm not in your face, I'm behind you, ma'am.
I'm coming to my husband, not to you.
You're not the center of the universe. There's other people on your
Don't talk to me.
You're speaking to other
You sound like Mayor Franco now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You know what I am? I don't. Yeah, it is, because I'm a mother who lives in this town.
Oh, God bless
who
you.
lost her damn son, and I work.
I'm very sorry to hear that. I'm very sorry to hear
My son has been
that.
murdered, and you guys are just a piece of shit.
They're getting more views for that, honey.
No.
Ma'am, I'm very sorry to hear
No,
that.
you're not
They're
sorry.
getting more views. They're getting more
Instead of
views.
being angry, tell your story.
Would you like to share your story, ma'am? You want to hear what happened? God bless you. I mean, that's tragic.
No one know how to control their emotions here? There's like something in the water here in Groton, like control your emotions? I don't get it. Psycho FAHEY, Rachel's best friend.
Brian Fahey, former tripper, is a violent animal. He threatened to shoot you, which we got on the 911 call.
Yeah.
And they're
I'm gonna
still.
shoot him right now.
And then
Savages live in the town of
Brian
Groton.
Fahey's wife lies, and actually she's afraid of you to get more aggressive response from the Groton police.
I suppose John Goodrich has lost his turn because he got here late. We're like little school children in here. We have no rights.
And for the record, the reason why we're still talking is because we're in recess. We are not interrupting the meeting, just for the record.
There's no record.
How old do you think we are? 5, 6, 7?
And Mayor Franco, will you confess to the allegations of the felony quid pro quo, which Eric Goodwin said under oath that you did, that you told him to get rid of John Goodrich from the Historic Commission committee and offering him a development deal? Will you confess to that now? Again, I called the FBI previously. So after this meeting, I'm happy to wait for you and take you down to the field office of the FBI. And you can have whoever you want accompany you. Can't hear you, Mayor Franco.
Oh, maybe that was her, she was probably stating her apology.
Oh,
Was that the
oh.
apology about the spitting incident?
Were you apologizing or confessing to the alleged crimes of felony quid pro quo? That's up to 10 years in prison. You're looking at an alleged possible felon here.
Speak up against this silly 2-minute thing, and 15 people. Give me a break. We pay taxes, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars of taxes. And we get this treated like kindergartners?
See, you should.
If you had had conversations, we wouldn't have this situation.
Pathetic. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to dictatorship. That ain't freedom. My gosh.
We're back from recess. It is 6:59 PM, and we're going to move on to the consent calendar. Counselor Goodwin, would you like to take that?
Okay, we're gonna go out to the room outside now, because this is just more corruption, allegations of alleged corruption here. Okay, here, let's get the other side here. Okay, here we go out.
It sounds like a project. We are community leaders. I don't care.
It sounds like this, it sounds like that.
Democrat. I voted for you. But hey, hang on.
Sounds like a riot.
In all fairness, we get that a lot too. If I say something, oh, it sounds like this. So your
No, I'm not speaking in front
people
of
on
business
that
parties.
council throw
I'm
that
not
out
doing it.
all
I'm
the
not speaking
time.
in front of these people.
You're BS, you can't be throwing parties. Yep.
No, you're
Really?
awesome. Love you. I love your voices of
I
freedom.
have to admire your
Had a
investigative,
great time.
I have to admire your investigative powers and your stick-to-itiveness. You're actually turning out to be more successful than we are.
Well, we want to work together with all of you.
For a while.
Yeah.
Talk after my meetings, okay?
Okay. And we'll connect. You know, so I'll be around if I'm not right here. How long will your meeting be?
Probably like an hour. If you leave, they'll just wave me out before you go. I want
Okay.
to before you go.
All right.
All right.
Did you guys just start doing this on your own?
Well, we're here. In fact, Brian, if you would tell your
How long ago did you
give a little
start this?
history here.
Yeah, to my pertaining to this situation?
Yeah.
Well, the problem is that, you know, Sean from Long Island Audit acted in journalistic capacity. He went to a former state trooper now's house to ask some questions.
Yeah.
He was, I'm sure you know the
Yeah,
story.
I saw that. I
Yeah.
saw the video.
He was spat on, and a firearm was held to him, and he was chest
I saw
bumped
the
off the
whole thing.
property. And you can't do that to a journalist if they're asking questions. And obviously now look at the result.
I mean, I have a lot of respect for our police department, because
We respect police, 100%,
When they do the right thing.
when they do the right thing.
And you are right now.
The
Yes, sir.
last few years. And so I have a lot of respect, but when I did see that video, and I thought they were a little too quick to come to judgment. But the reason for that is because they have a sort of a brotherhood, you know, and it was one of theirs, a state trooper, that appeared to have, you know, gotten whatever, upset, attacked, whatever. No, you didn't attack him, but
Sure.
they came to the aid of their state trooper, because they normally wouldn't have done that. You know, I was witness to another pretty high visibility arrest they made not long ago, and they were just absolutely incredibly good, really respectful, you know, with the person and all of that. So they did a very good job, and I think they generally do a very good job. But just because it happened to be that the guy at the end of the driveway was a state trooper, and I think when that happens, they come to mutual assistance, and they don't really ask any questions. You know, they do have that kind of very strong brotherhood, and
But
you
you-
have to respect that.
But you know what? I actually don't, because that state trooper, ex-sergeant, Psycho Brian Fahey, and I don't say that metaphorically, he has a major history of violence against
I get
people.
that. I saw
Major.
that. I saw the
For
video
for
about
decades. But there's even more we haven't even
But
released
they
yet.
don't know that, right? When they arrived, they
Oh,
don't.
they know who he is,
They
believe me.
knew that. Oh,
Oh, yeah.
And then the thing that upset me the most was, you know, when Sean came to peacefully protest here and side his case, that there was the allegation, I didn't get through my full speech tonight, but there was the allegation that
these guys that showed up to peacefully protest had gone in before the council meeting started and spit on a councilwoman's chair.
Well, you know,
That
you
didn't
have the right
happen.
to protest, but
Sure.
in this country,
But-
protesting is a crime now, you know that?
Well, yeah.
I could end up in alligator Alcatraz because I've been writing on Substack for 2 years.
Right. And the thing is that I don't want, and I know that, I lived in Connecticut for 2 years. I came up here and lived here before, so I have kind of a connection to this area.
Yeah.
I lived in East Lyme for about 2 years. And I just want to make sure that people understand in this area and across America that if there's allegations that are being made against people peacefully protesting, that they're coming in and spitting at a council meeting's woman's chair, that did not happen. I don't want people voting for someone like that, because if they're lying about something like that, that's very minimal, what else are they lying and covering?
I've been living here for 25 years. I served
I'll be-
4
I'll be
terms on
right back.
our RTM, or Representative County. and I served 1 term.
You're out of order.
Who has been on.
You are out of order.
For 4 terms. You just
You
took
are
the
out
seat
of order.
and
We're
you
taking
chose
another recess. It is
not to
7:04.
take the seat. And that's just.
Coward! I just got here. Come on. Can you do it all over again? I missed it. I just come in and you're yelling at Councilor Borderland. Why do you do that, Mayor Franco? Why do you disrespect her? She's the one that has the most courage of anyone. Though I'm not sure why you didn't raise your hand for the investigation today,
She
Councilor.
explained it.
Oh, did you?
It was oversight.
I missed it. All right.
She brought it up in the past.
Yeah.
And no one will support Borderline on that investigation.
Well, it would have been great to have the optic, though, just to share. But again, we appreciate Borderland. And
I just want to point out.
Town Manager Burt, do you really have no updates on the internal affairs report? You have nothing? You're just gonna ignore me?
I have nothing to share right now.
Internal affairs investigation is taking 3 months. Aren't you in charge? Aren't you set to oversee the police department from the council? All right. He has no comment.
About 4 more minutes if you want to express yourself.
Well, no, it'd be great. You know, I just can't wait to serve everyone here. I mean, ridiculous.
yeah.
I'm gonna call one of your councilwomen to testify at the federal lawsuit. She knows the rules better than you guys. You can't just limit, the mayor can't just limit arbitrarily the public speaking time. If you read the actual rules, you would see that. It's governed in 11A. I don't get it. But you keep doubling down, tripling down, because it's gonna cost the taxpayers money, not you, right? Well, I'm gonna keep exposing you to everybody I can.
And what are you so frightened of, Mayor Franco? Transparency. That's really simple. Why won't you be honest? Why do you keep demeaning Councilor Borderland? And why won't you acknowledge that what the police did were wrong to Sean? Not only Sergeant Fahey, you don't have jurisdiction over him, but you do of the Groton police.
I point out that Brian Fahey, the violent animal, former trooper, this was actually the 3rd time that he attacked Sean over the past 2.5 years. The first time was at the trooper's headquarters, where he manhandled him, pushed him back, and other police officers do not like Brian Fahey's behavior. They're saying that was completely illegal. Oh, and another thing, Brian Fahey lost his qualified immunity. Do you know how rare it is for an officer to lose their qualified immunity?
Ding dong.
That
qualified
shows that
immunity is gone.
there's an element of guilt there for Brian Fahey, former trooper.
Acknowledgement from the court.
From the court.
From the court. That's a big
It's
deal.
extremely rare for an officer to lose qualified immunity.
Yeah.
So for Brian Fahey, a violent animal, to lose his qualified immunity shows that there's some guilt there. Guilty, in my opinion, or leading towards that direction.
Right. But that's right. Mayor Franco is best friends with Brian Fahey's wife.
Right.
So there's a major conflict of interest there as well.
Brian Fahey's wife was terrified as her husband was getting the gun to accost Sean as he was leaving his property. And by the way, Sean has never hurt anyone physically in his entire life, just for the record.
He's a peaceful man.
He's a family man. And Brian Fahey is spreading all these lies about armed robbery. Never happened. He's never even held a gun in his life.
They're starting the meeting again. Whatever that is, it's not an American meeting. It's more like a little Fidel Castro meeting. I'm bringing the gavel. Hey, thank you.
Welcome.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
What they do, it's been probably, I don't know.
He's still, he asked me not to. So, will you sign my name, Steve?
And hopefully you guys understand.
She's very upset. I don't know why she's so upset. God bless what she's gone through. I can't imagine. I don't know what happened, what was behind that. Very, very sad.
I wish we could have had that town employee picnic. Hopefully we'll all be able to get together and get back to normal.
This is so crazy, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's keep making it. Let's make it right. All right.
It's the allegedly corrupt politicians that keep creating this. And the 2 minutes is pathetic in how Councilor Bordelin called for a vote, because they never had a vote to reduce the speaking from, I think it was 4 minutes to 2. 4 is even too short. Should be at least 5. And Mayor or dictator Rachel Franco would not allow a vote. That's a dictatorship. She unilaterally got rid of speaking time. We drove hours to be here and get 2 minutes. Like we're gifted 2 minutes. That time is ours. They don't gift us with time. I think you speak, is it once a month here? Maybe once a month, maybe twice. Hey, Brandon Mitchell. I want to say hello to everybody here. Welcome to this live stream. Rami, AV Designs. If you need someone to do not web work, if you need someone to edit, video edit, AV Designs. Put your info in here, AV Designs, put it in here. He is my new video editor, and he is extraordinary. And he edited the first video, which is school gets locked down because of brain fry.
Subscribe to Leroy Truth, Leroy Truth Investigation. Subscribe. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe. Appreciate all your support. Appreciate Leroy for always coming out and supporting me across the country, no matter where it is. You know, he might be going to Florida, I heard, so we'll see what happens. But really appreciative of Leroy and his support. Scalzo, LTL Media, the Exposure Report, Groton, State Accountability, all my friends who have my back, and each and every one of you. I appreciate you guys. Support Leroy. Anybody I know in the chat? Let's see. Nope, I don't see anyone.
There we go.
Shout out to all the mods. Appreciate you guys.
And by the way, at the corner of my eye, as I was talking here, I see a figure, Sean, come toward me. Like, shite, that's a bear. And if you don't know, I haven't released the video yet, but it's on Sean's channel, the almost bear attack. And what was that like, Sean, when we were...
Well, it was definitely something that had my heart beating a lot faster than it was. I'm not a city boy or anything like that. I grew up on Long Island, New York, pretty much in the suburbs, but I've never seen a bear other than a zoo. So that was interesting.
500-pound bear.
Yeah, huge bear. Huge bear.
Black bear.
It was interesting. And I still have to put up the video. Leroy helped me out with the billboard truck in front of the police commissioner's home of Groton, so that was interesting. You know, see what happens comes next. But I appreciate you guys. If you haven't subscribed to me, we're almost at 1 million subscribers. Oof.
Right, and there's some here who haven't, so please subscribe to Sean. He is this close to 1 million subscribers. And what a milestone that
Maybe
is.
like 1 month, yeah.
Yeah.
We've done it together, so I appreciate you guys. Thanks, Leroy.
We the people. You're welcome. Right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to end this live stream as well here. And I really feel for that woman. And again, I don't know what happened to her, but she's very angry, and that's all. I'm not even going to say anything else. But just God bless her. Prayers to her, you know, peace to her and her family. And whenever we come to these meetings, the corrupt people in power that get elected are the gift that keep on giving. And I'm looking forward to going to a meeting where all the people, we the people, are treated with respect. And the one older lady there, she spoke so well, so passionately. And first she was saying, well, we come here to cause trouble.
Yeah, she didn't want us here.
Right, but then she said, she admitted that she said that we're better at this than the residents are. And it's not about being better or not. We're there to support them and you. Because injustice happening in Groton is injustice happening in Wichita, in Miami, in Anchorage, in LA, in Chicago, in New York City, in Union City. Did I say Union City, New Jersey? The home of corruption, Union City, Brian Stack. You're a bad boy, Brian. Bad boy.
How do you get your screen like that?
I just do it. Here. Oh, because I'm not on StreamYard. Oh, see, I only do StreamYard when I'm doing like
at home.
At home.
Okay, I got you.
I always do live YouTube here. Yeah, I wonder why yours looks so weird.
Yeah, I'm like, I can't figure it out.
Because he had like a little tiny, he had like a postage stamp, which was the video. I was like, why? It's a little postage stamp. It looked like it said dry cleaning only, and you put it in a washer. Look,
There we go. Look at this.
Look at how tiny that
Look how
is.
tiny it is.
Can you see that? And I'm wondering, why do you have the tiny?
That sucks. That's why I'm like, why is it like that? So I'll know that next time.
Right, size matters when it comes to the when it comes to the video screen there.
No, I was very disappointed though because the nice lady that we were speaking in there, she said that we came here to cause trouble. I'm like, no, we're trying to get here to the truth.
Right.
You know, you have Sean's situation, and then the thing that's really pissed me off about this is that
the lie.
The lie. If you're lying something simply about a spitting incident, then what else are you lying and covering?
Right. And they literally made that up. Mayor Franco and was it Councilwoman Rusk? They literally made that
lied.
up. They may have had a plan, but they lied to your face while the meeting was happening.
And like I said, I FOIA'd the Chamber's council for, cameras for that day, 2 hours before, 2 hours after. You guys did not enter into that area at all.
No,
it was John Burt,
yeah,
and it was a Groton police officer, and they didn't spit on the chair.
No.
And then when Rusk left the room about 8 minutes before the meeting started, isn't it funny? She comes back in. She has her hand cupped. We followed it. She had her hand cupped, sits down, puts whatever she did on the chair. I don't know, soap, hand sanitizer.
Right, it could have been hand sanitizer or something.
Whatever. And then looks and makes this big, oh, look, there's spit on my chair.
She lied. The thing is, it wasn't on the chair. It was on the armrest.
Yes.
Who spits on an armrest? Even if someone did spit. People don't spit on armrests, for God's sakes.
And why was it 48? And she put her, and we watched her. She put her hand on that armrest prior to her leaving, and then coming back. And then 48 minutes into the meeting, Mayor Franco is going to stop the meeting and address this. Doesn't make any sense.
No.
If that happened, they got two police officers here. They're here. Why would you not?
And by the way, they're here for us.
Shut it down.
They're here for us too.
Why would you not shut it down at that point and do an
investigation
or kick people out and say, look,
we're in
meeting
recess.
adjourned.
We have spit.
Right.
This could be, anything could be in the spit. But I think what they were doing, Brian, is that I think it was hand sanitizer. Is my educated guess.
I think so too.
And
She
they wanted to make an issue before the hand sanitizer evaporated.
Yeah.
Because
makes sense.
Probably in about a half hour, the alleged criminal substance magically was going to be evaporated and disappearing. So,
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's the only explanation I can come to. And I asked Mayor Franco, and again, it was my first time doing a public speaking, so it was first time getting up at a council meeting and speaking.
It was your first time?
Yeah.
Whoa. Give me five, man. You did it. You did
you
an
guys
awesome job.
So, and it sucks because I didn't have the time that I wanted, but I was just I was getting to the point of, are you going to issue an apology? Can we hear an apology tonight? Did you see her eyes when she was staring at me? Because she knows she lied.
Oh, yeah.
And Rusk was looking at me with the dagger eyes, the venom in them, and looked at me. And they're not going to, of course not. They're not going to issue, a public apology. They know they lied.
No, but the thing is, alleged sociopaths,
Alleged
psychopaths.
Yes.
They have no conscience.
Yeah.
So they really don't even think lying is a problem to the people, and they will say whatever they need to make their case, to make you look bad, to attempt to make me or Brian or anyone or Sean be the bad guys. All we do is hold a mirror. We're just a mirror. Mirror on the wall. Corruption. You show it to us all. Bottom line. Exposure Report. Please subscribe to the Exposure Report. My great friend David Snow.
On Livestream, check out Leroy Truth, and of course, Sean Long Island Audit. I'm sure you guys are all subbed up.
But some of them, I bet they're not.
I gotta get one of the fancy microphones like you have. I like this.
We'll talk.
Yeah.
Everyone needs to be fitted, and this has evolved over time now. and the mic sound is phenomenal.
I like the rig. It looks great.
And so I want you to now, if you haven't, please go to the Exposure Report on YouTube, the Exposure Report, and subscribe to him.
Yes.
And AV Designs, you're freaking awesome. And we have AV Designs, again, I started to say, is my video editor, new video editor Aria. If you need a video editor, this guy is world class. Check out my latest video, which unfortunately YouTube major shadow ban. I had a good click-through rate, and people were watching a long time, but YouTube did not share it for almost anyone.
My speech tonight.
So go there.
My speech
because
tonight,
go there because you will see his art. He is an artist. That's just the first video we've done together. So put your information there. Okay, thank you, Rami. AV Designs. There's his website. Check him out. Again, he's awesome. He's great to work with. He's a consummate professional. awesome guy, high integrity, and so check him out. And then Lisa, hello there. And please follow me on Facebook too, everyone. My Facebook was deleted 5 times, almost got deleted 6. I was restricted from uploading videos or doing lives on Facebook, and after 2 or 3 days, boom, they took me out of that Facebook partial jail. So please subscribe to me at Leroy Truth on Facebook. I'm building it up from scratch again. And before we go, the exposure report. Please subscribe to him. He is courageous. He's always had my back. He is creative. I think he's a genius, really. I think you are, David. And he's the exposure report with David Snow.
David Snow guy's great. I'll just pass it by.
Yeah, who are you? Before we go, tell everyone who you are and why.
Who am I? I'm, well, I go by Scalzo.
Scalzo, not Scalzo. Scalzo.
Sure. You can find me on YouTube, Scalzo Photo, or scalzophoto.com. And there you go.
All right. Thank you for that beautiful monologue soliloquy. Would you like to sing a sea shanty before we go?
I wish I could. I just wanted to point out the irony how they shut down the meeting for 2 recesses, giving us 10 minutes to express ourselves to them where they sat silently. That was actually beautiful.
I like I love their whole recess idea.
It's great.
You know?
We get even more time to actually to speak to them, and they just sit there. And as we said, all the sorts of things that we didn't have time to say during the official 2 minutes, such as how Brian Fahey lost his qualified immunity. I mean, that's huge news. That shows that even the court sees there's something wrong with his behavior.
Right.
You know, the former trooper.
But the thing is, here's the reason why they did the 5-minute recesses. It was a pre-planned strategy. They're hoping they can get something on us. They're hoping that there's some threat made. They're hoping something is said. They're trying to build a case against us, which is so bleeped up.
But thankfully, it was a local resident that got the recess and Borderland, a counselor. So it's not going to work. So
No,
it's not going to work.
It was a councilwoman and a local person.
We're always polite. We're always polite. We don't really ruffle any feathers, unless you're a bad person with bad feathers that have to be ruffled a little bit. I mean, like Brian Stack, who's are we insulting Brian Stack still, or should we say?
Well, no, we do not insult him.
Insulting, but
we never insult people. We tell the truth about them.
Accurately describe. I'm sorry. I think this mic might be hot, so I should probably back up a little bit. Yeah, accurately.
The mic's not hot on mic anymore.
Testing. Oh, by the way, did you praise Mr. LTL Media? You did a great job with
praises. He has a whole different focal point than we do.
And go to my YouTube channel, LTL Media. You can look me up, LTL, and you can search that video, and I do a breakdown in live. We do.
How do they search it?
Just look up LTL Media.
No, but how do they find that particular video?
I think it's probably something like exposing, Groton Mayor or
something about spit.
Spit on chair. Yeah,
it's on your live tab, right?
It's on my live tab, and I think I shortened it on a video as well. Too.
Oh, yeah, I saw both. Yeah. That's right. So he did a shortened version because he got the whole video.
I like puzzle solving. Right. If we can follow the evidence and we can figure it out, I like following it and then exposing it when this lies.
You should teach the town manager and the police chief how to do, because you did the investigation in a day. I mean,
as soon as I got the footage, I called Leroy, and I remember when I called him, I said, "There's no spit. They didn't spit on the chair." I called him immediately.
Yeah,
we talked about it.
And then maybe even give another day for the report. Investigation done and closed in 2 days.
2 days.
Right, and it costs
$0 because I just did it on my time.
This much.
Yeah.
The police will be like, it costs $3 million and blah blah blah. It takes
I'll be
6
honest
months.
with you. I was surprised that they gave me the chamber footage. I thought they were going to go, "Oh no, we lost it." Or
I have a feeling that the clerk is somewhat independent from the politics, because she was like responding to me as well. I think you spoke to the clerk as well, and she might just be maybe she doesn't get involved in the politics of it, so maybe she just sent it out without any issue.
And then when they found out they sent it to me, the mayor was probably pissed. Did you see her looking at me?
They didn't want that out. So if it's the town clerk who did a good job, we always acknowledge the people who do a great job.
Thank you to the town clerk.
Town clerk, kudos to you. You're a true patriot. You're not living in fear of this little dictator, little Lepton dictator, Rachel Stack Franco. Stack Franco.
It could have been the town manager's assistant. I think she does that as well. Maybe the town manager doesn't like the councilors or the mayor, and he's doing like a little, because he's the only one that speaks to us, even though he's a little bit of a slimy guy, or whatever. But maybe he doesn't maybe he doesn't care about them.
Well, he does care about them because they hired him, they could fire him right now.
Yeah. They
So
could.
he's like literally under their thumb, and the only reason he's in his appointed role is because he does their bidding. If he were to stand up to them, which he should,
Can you
be in
smack me?
integrity.
Can you smack me? What was I thinking?
Yeah.
Give me a smack.
Right.
I was
Okay.
trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. There.
Right.
Let's go.
But,
What is wrong with you,
but
Scalzo?
here's Scalzo, though, he admitted his folly. And so
I have I always try to see the best in people when maybe I shouldn't. But I've already resolved that. Mayor Franco is, I call her
Mayor Stack Franco.
Mayor Stack, Rachel, Brian Franco.
Bingo.
Dictator.
That's good.
I called her a narcissist, but narcissists don't understand that they're narcissists, so I think it just bounced off her and moved on.
Oh, it went right on to you.
Like if someone called me a narcissist, I'd be like, oh, I apologize.
Oh no,
I was
I was in her mind, and she was saying this. She said, "You're a narcissist," and this is what her mind said. He's a narcissist. You know, you're a sociopath. He's a sociopath. Whatever it is, it bounces off, and she literally projects it onto you, allegedly.
She's like, you're here harassing me. I'm Your Highness, Franco. I was like, it's not harassment, it's just accurate descriptions.
Yeah.
And I call her a narcissist because why would you limit people's ability to criticize you? It's like, because you don't want to take responsibility for your actions.
Well, how about this? If you can't stand to be criticized, then don't be a politician.
No.
Because it comes with the game.
But here's an important point. If I'm ever a politician, and if I ever ran for political office, I would never call myself a politician, number one, even if I got elected. Right. And people have been asking me for decades to run. But if I ever did, I would have meetings where I would welcome criticism because I want to know, I know what I'm doing good. I know what I'm doing well.
Right.
I want to know how I can do better, how I can serve the needs of the public and not do this ridiculous, 2-minute thing. And if you think I'm a piece of garbage, you think I don't listen to you, you think I'm not helping with the roads or with whatever services, we all have blind spots. And the reason as a society we could be helpful is if we are respectful and authentic with each other, because my blind spots are different than yours
100%.
and yours. So you can identify mine, I can identify yours, you can identify his, and if we're open and don't take it as actual criticism, but take it as optimization, now we can improve to become better at everything, as a better human being, a better father, better friend, better activist, better speaker, all of that.
Leroy, that's actually your strength, is that you're kind of like a transformer, where you attach yourself to all these other people and you absorb their skills, and you kind of it's like
not attach. That's just not the right word.
What's the word? Attract.
Absorb.
Yeah, attract.
Attract people with different skills, and you kind of use them like a transformer, where you're like, oh, this guy's good at this skill. You have this ability to do your research, so on and so forth. Whereas when people are selfish, they'll push people away and they want all the credit for themselves. Whereas you're constantly sharing the
Oh,
credit.
he's always uplifting everybody. Every time I talk to him, he's always uplifting.
Because you can't do everything on your own. It's impossible.
No, we are, like Brian from Here's the Deal says, that none of us is smarter than all of us. I've learned a lot in my life, I know a lot. But I also know I know this much compared to what there is. And I know you do and you do, and the people that come into my circle and so forth. I'm looking for people who are honest, in integrity, and want to improve.
Right, if there's a guy that's a jerk, we don't really want to speak to them anymore. There's some guys we come across, we turn out they're jerks, and they're like, nah, this is counterproductive. We want people that can,
Right. And then going back to your point too, talking about the words, they don't like the words, and I don't want to be cliche here, but they always say the pen is mightier than the sword. They hate it. They don't like they don't like that mirror effect that you were speaking to a little while ago. Holding that mirror up in front of them and actually making them see who they really are and what they really say.
And the thing is,
it bounces back.
Right, but I want to know who I am. I want to know how I'm being perceived. And one of the number one reasons I started doing this? Freedom and personal growth. Because I wanted to continue to become a better and better speaker.
100%.
Public speaking is one of my biggest passions. It has been since I was a kid. And I want to become a better and better activist, a better and more effective leader. And so this is a transformational opportunity. And what's one of the things we do after we speak? We go out to a diner, we'll do a debrief. What do we do well? What could we have done better? And we'll talk respectfully to each other. Hey, Leroy, here's something I suggest, this would have been more effective, or Scalzo, or Garden State. And that's how we learn.
But it's still a challenge to do it 2 minutes. As
2 minutes is ridiculous.
As we practice this, 2 minutes is insane.
I thought when I had my my statement, I thought it was going to get out in 2 minutes.
That's why I tried to finish your thing.
I appreciate
I didn't do a very good job. I tried my best. But I was trying to give you some credit because I want people to see it for themselves. That she literally lied.
Yeah, she lied.
Now, but will that affect your political career? I don't know. People have a short attention span, so maybe not.
Well, anyone who lives in Groton or anywhere in Connecticut, Rusk is, according to him,
She's running.
All right, and so according to him, she lied.
She lied and she's running.
Well, actually, let me correct that. Not according to you, according to the video.
Yes.
That you examined.
Yep.
And did a report on.
She is running, so that's what I wanted to say, and make sure people understand that, the people of Groton, the people of Connecticut, that if she's going to lie, if Franco and Russ are going to lie about this, then what else are they going to lie about? Why in office?
That's why I'm glad I got out the part where I literally accused Rusk of putting the substance on the chair herself.
Yeah, she did.
And did you see her go, "That's not true, sir"? No, that's not true. She
Why
still
did she
hasn't
call you a
denied it.
liar? If that was me, I wouldn't have sat there. I would have stood up. You're a liar. You're a liar. You know.
That's something you break decorum for, is for getting the truth out.
Yeah.
Because you don't let people lie about you. I mean, what are you gonna? What, you give a 5-minute recess? That's the consequences.
Right.
It's like because she knows she lied. That's why. Rusk. That's Groton Councilor Rusk. Do not vote for this person. I have no idea what her policies are, but as a human being, she's
a liar.
Right. And this is important because, again, they were trying to catch us during those 2 5-minute breaks. All of us wish only long life, good health for every single person here. Peaceful, peaceful, peaceful. We completely condemn any political violence. Of course, corrupt Mayor Brian Stack, he loves political violence. And if you haven't seen corrupt Mayor Brian Stack's work, trying to get me to stop exposing and investigating him over 5,000 allegations of corruption, he's had me attacked over 43 times, including this man. He was strangled. Slammed against the car so hard, his body shape is indented into this car.
That's actually true. That's not exaggeration. The guy went to the police department and said, my car was damaged and dented. And then we found out it was from me.
Right.
Being pushed against
And whose body? It was in his shape.
Maybe I don't know if you're calling me fat or not, but it happens to be.
I didn't,
it happens to be a reality.
I didn't say a word about that.
So I'm calling myself fat. So if I had lost some weight, maybe I'd make less of a dent as I'm being attacked. So maybe I should look into it, lose some weight to protect myself a little bit.
Right.
Well,
Well,
anyway.
by the way, that was your, I guess, authenticity with you. You were saying, hey, someone, I'm never going to call you fat, but you have called yourself that. But
it's a luxury. Being fat is a luxury. It's a first world problem.
But he's,
It's not something to be insulted about.
He's portly, and a lot of women find him very handsome. This is Handsome Scalzo. This is his new name.
That's
So-
really plump.
So before we go, ladies and
Always
gentlemen,
warm in the winter, right?
please subscribe to LTL Media, Scalzo Photo, Leroy Truth if you're not, and the Exposure Report is my feature of the day. We want to get him to 10,000 subscribers. He has been a support person, and he has sacrificed his channel in supporting the work that I've been doing. And so he has not grown nearly as fast as he could have. So I'm asking you, please, if you're not subscribed to the Exposure Report with David Snow, he's awesome. He's going to start publishing more content as well. But he's been such an extraordinary support, extraordinary friend to me. And he is such an extraordinary example to his family and his sons, his daughter, and his wife. He's a man of courage, a man of integrity. He never backs down. Always grounded. And he's serious. You don't want to mess with him. He's amazing. So please subscribe to the Exposure Report. And, oh, I see you're a great friend. You're welcome.
Wants to get by, Leroy.
Oh, you want to come by? You want to say something?
No, I just want to come by.
Oh, okay.
You all work together, or you just happen to get
We're
together?
like a loose network of independent media. So we just cover the Northeast region, different mayors, a few years here and there. He covers the Boston area and different stories of whatever type of corruption we find.
I wish everybody in this country was like you.
Exactly.
Ask
That'd be nice.
questions.
Oh,
of course.
Now,
Can you,
don't just let everybody
ma'am?
do
Can you say that to the
whatever they want with
camera?
you.
Can you say that to the camera once? Because that is going to be inspiration for millions of people. Can you say that again? You wish?
I wish everyone in this country were more like you, that you would ask questions, that you would go out of your way to find out what's going on in your town, in your state, and in your country. That's what democracy is based on.
Absolutely, ma'am.
And if people can't discuss things together and can't get the truth from each other, we don't have a democracy. Democracy is very fragile. We all have to work at it. We have to be sincere in wanting to keep it alive. And what you're doing is a form of that, and a very important form of it. So keep going.
If you know it's way to limit
That is so,
time.
no, that
Way
is
to
so,
limit your time.
that is so eloquent. We'll give you more than 2 minutes, ma'am.
I can do under 2 minutes when I want to.
Yeah, that was beautiful. She is a true patriot.
It's great.
All right, so
I think we changed some minds because earlier she was a little upset at us.
Yeah.
And I think having some, I had a nice conversation about 10-minute conversation with her in the lobby, and we were talking a lot, and I think she's coming around. I think she might be coming around saying, hey, these guys.
Hold on.
Hunter.
I think, hold on. Yeah. I think when she said the troublemakers, I don't think she meant that literally. I think she meant that you were doing trouble in a good way.
Oh, okay.
Like
I
causing
gotcha.
trouble for them.
Oh, okay. I got
Yeah.
you. Maybe, yeah.
We're troublemakers for them.
I was initially thinking that she misspoke or wasn't as clear as she wanted to be, but yeah, in other words,
And then she
we are professional disruptors. We disrupt the status quo. That's another name for us. In fact,
We're shaking
I'm
the
not a
foundation.
First Amendment auditor. I'm a professional. We're professional disruptors because we disrupt the comfort zone of corruption and the paradigm of corruption that they create.
And they even they have these rules at the meeting that makes it impossible to have a conversation. They go, time's up. You have to vote to bring up another topic.
Right, what about responding to what we just said?
Right,
Let's have a conversation about
Right,
it.
they have rules so that you can't communicate properly, so they can control the narrative.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So anyway, we're glad we had the extra 10 minutes today, and and Dictator Mayor Franco had her own reasons, but they backfired on her, and we got some important points across during their recess was our time to exercise our First Amendment right
Excellent.
and freedom.
And by the way, and Sean was recording that at the time, I believe. So their live stream gets maybe 500 views. I think our recess speeches will get hundreds of thousands. So they kind of messed up there. Oops.
Yeah, so we're happy. Do it again. In fact, I want 5 recesses next time. What's this with 2 recesses? 2 minutes to talk, only 2 5-minute recesses. I want 5 recesses next time, and 5 minutes.
Right. And we have, that's the whole point. Yeah. And for the concept of views, I don't like to call it views. I call it eyes and ears. The members of the people,
I like that better.
Members of the community and people that are interested. If people see where your message is or hear your message, it can be more effective.
Right.
So, did you mention the Vinny GSA?
Oh, I didn't, Vinny. I apologize. Garden State Accountability. Please subscribe to Garden State Accountability as well. He is awesome.
Good dude.
He also has like the best camera. I know Scouts would argue with him.
How dare you.
The best camera on the team.
No. Cut it off. Time's up, buddy.
First Amendment's done.
Time's up.
And but Scalzo's got some incredible equipment as well. That didn't sound right. So
Never mind.
anyway,
Next topic.
please subscribe to Garden State Accountability and also AV Designs. AV Designs.
Not see my comments.
He is awesome. If you need an editor, just talk to him. See what his fees are. He's genius. I cannot wait. He's editing another video. We're going to be posting it on Thursday. So we're going to do Sunday, Thursday. What are we going to do? Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. So we'll have to get we're going to do an extra one. AV Designs here. Aria. What's that?
Franco, I guess we spoke them enough. But Sean, do you want to go around the
Yeah.
go around the corner?
Might as well. All right, so the mayor's going out the back door. I mean, they should have come out the front. It would have been great to actually have a conversation. So we're going to peacefully go, ask some questions here. All right, and they have a special place all the way in the back, and they have a secret, authorized only parking lot here. So this is where they're going to go out, right here. So it can't go down there. Yeah, I guess they come out. Maybe they come out the bottom here. And they have another meeting here. There's another meeting here, some type of meeting.
Nothing, huh?
Yeah, they come out the bottom. They come out that bottom door, I think. And this parking lot is authorized. It says right here, Town of Groton employees and elected officials only beyond this point. Posted, no trespassing, keep out. And of course, we are not going to. When there's a sign, we are not going to go anywhere there. But she comes out, I think, out of this bottom door here. All right, so they'll get a chance to ask a question or two. All right, so we're peacefully waiting for the dictator, Rachel Franco, to come out and to ask her questions peacefully from the The hill.
The berm.
I like the berm better.
The berm.
Yeah, just the berm.
The berm. You think she's gonna issue an apology tonight when she walks out and we ask her about the spitting incident?
Oh, you know what? I bet. You know, if we click our heels 3 times and say, "There's no place like truth," there's no place like truth. Maybe she will, in fact, suddenly tell the truth, unbidden.
I don't think so, though. I'm not gonna hold my breath.
Let's try. Hold your breath. That's enough. No. I think hell will freeze over first, unfortunately. But again, we wish her only goodwill and peace. Just want her to come clean. Scalzo was insulted.
What do you say?
Someone wrote Scalzo was insulted.
Yeah, so next time I do this, like I said, I'm going to do it through YouTube.
Yeah,
It's a lot easier.
Yeah, it's
I
way,
can't see nothing.
No,
It's like
no, it's
can't see
way
anything.
better to YouTube.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now,
Direct to YouTube.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. He suggested hold a vote in the next town meeting to vote out Franco. So we, the people in the audience, are going to hold a vote, and I will say, ladies and gentlemen, I would like by a show of hands, and this is a binding vote because we are the people, and they are the servants, and who wants Mayor Franco to resign this moment, and we will make her resignation official as we the people. You know, raise your hand. Oops, I got my camera off me. And then I'll say, anyone who wants Mayor Franco to continue, raise your hand. We're going to do both sides. I guarantee you, every one of those people on the dais there, except Bordelin, is going to like. In fact, Mayor Franco will have both hands up.
Both hands up.
Yeah. Hands up, don't vote. Hands up, don't vote.
She's the only one that has the guts to challenge anybody on that council.
Yeah.
That's it. And they just shut her down.
Yeah.
And I mean, we saw how what Mayor Franco thinks of her. We saw it during the town hall meeting after, Sean's meeting, the spit on chair incident, how she shut her down.
Yeah.
Threw her authority over everybody, and no, I'm going to speak, and
right, I can speak as long as I want.
I'm the mayor.
Your time is up.
Right, your time is up.
Right.
You're out of order.
So we just want to get rid of dictators from America. Is that too much to not to ask? Because we don't ask. We don't ask permission. We are the permission. But that's all we want to do. We want to get rid of dictators in America peacefully. Make sure they peacefully go to federal prison, ideally for the rest of their lives for breaking the public trust, and getting people who truly represent the people, who will listen to the people, who will respond to the people, and actually do what the people want, not what they want to do. So let's go out front, and it looks like she may have come out already. I think she may be hiding.
She's probably hiding.
Yeah.
She's probably looking out the window right there, waiting for us to leave.
So, all right. Yep, another meeting there. So.
Smash the like button, and please, if you're in my chat, go over and subscribe to Leroy Truth Investigates, Garden State Accountability, Scalzo Photo, of course, Sean from Long Island Audit. He's very close, I think, to 1 million subscribers.
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
Yep, he is. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So, by the way, it's Leroy Truth Investigations. You keep saying investigates.
Investigations.
Yeah, investigations. All right. So, we're gonna end this live stream today, and so happy you were all here with us today. God bless you all. Please subscribe to my channel. Please subscribe to The Exposure Report. That's my mission today. Get him more subscribers. Please ask your friends to subscribe to The Exposure Report. And remember Garden State Accountability, and call AV Designs. Always be branding. Always be branding. And Arya is the proprietor, the genius editor, AV Designs. He's my brand new editor. God bless him. He's a new member of the Leroy Truth Investigations Tyrant Response Team. And reach out to him. No matter how big or small your editing job, he's incredible. So God bless you all. And remember, as Martin Luther King said, the problem is not that we are outnumbered. The problem has been that we are outorganized. And we are organizing peacefully, powerfully, passionately to hold people like Mayor Brian Stack, Rachel Franco accountable. God bless you all. See you same time, same place. And stay tuned for my next video, which will be the second one that AV Designs edits for me, and it's going to be a winner, and it'll be coming out on either Wednesday afternoon or Thursday. God bless you all.